Hello, good evening, and all that good stuff. This is Kareem Lewis, your trusted Houston realtor, the one that always keeps it real with you, aka Sergeant Sales. And I'm back again because I got posed with a question, right? And the question was, hey man, I seen your videos, right? And I like your videos and all that stuff, and I hear you talking about investing and how to invest and all that stuff, right? I don't have a lot of money, but I want to get started with investing, real estate investing, and what is the best way, the cheapest way to go ahead and get started. Well, this is what I told her. Before I get started, go ahead and like, subscribe, share, follow, all that good stuff. Help me, help you, help us, right? All right, so how to get started, the cheapest way to get started in real estate investing, right? And the word of the day, subleasing. Subleasing, right? This is how you get started in real estate investing the cheap way. Subleasing, right? Everybody thinks you got to go and buy something. No, sublease. And what's a sublease? A sublease is just like a lease, right? You go and lease an apartment, or you lease a house or a townhouse, what have you, right? You have a regular lease, and the lease will tell you have it for, a year, 2 years, whatever, how long it is. What the sublease is a clause that's in your regular lease, right? That you negotiate with the landlord and you ask them, you have the ability to sublease your apartment. So I'm leasing it from the landlord, and the landlord is giving you permission to sublease it or lease it to someone else. This is the key basis of Airbnb. Everybody you hear about that say, man, I'm doing Airbnb and I got like 1,000 units and all that stuff. 9 times out of 10, unless it's a big company, a big, conglomerate or whatever, they don't own those properties. They are subleasing, retail, rental arbitrage, right? That's another word if you want to look up ChatGPT or Google, right? That'll break it down. And so this is the cheapest way. And you just got to decide for yourself when you sublease, how you going to do it. You can do it the Airbnb way, right? Airbnb, VRBO, they got all these short stay spots, right? You can do it as for travel nurses, right? You get hooked up with the travel nurse companies, and then they send your people, especially if you located nearby a hospital or some main medical training center where people want to constantly come, then that'll be your money. Or in Houston, a lot of people do group homes, right? Unlicensed group homes, which if you look at the process of it, it's really nothing but another version of Airbnb. The only difference is with the group homes, instead of written on Airbnb or whatever, you set a niche. Like say if you want to start a group home, unlicensed group home for veterans, for example, right? I get in contact with the VA social workers and find some homeless vets and say, hey man, I got affordable housing options for them, right? And where you can either set them up in each room, you can put people in and charge by the room, or some people, they actually break it down to make it cheaper for the veteran, where they put them 2 by 2. So if you get a nice size house with nice size rooms, you put 2 people, 2 beds, put like a divider in between for privacy. This works all day, every day. And if you say it don't work, you're a lie, because it's people that's making 6 figures right now with that same model, right? So to get started, that is the cheapest way. And if you say for a price, what's the price for it? Of course, you got to pay for rent, you got to pay for your deposit, and you got to get furniture, right? You can get brand new furniture, say Walmart, eBay, or Amazon, where they'll ship it directly to the place, so you're not having to do it. Bring everything to the place and deliver it, and then you can set it up. Or you go one step further. If you really got a low budget, right, you can go to these thrift shops. The secondhand stores that sell Goodwill, all these other places that got secondhand furniture where you can get it cheap. If they got good solid furniture like beds and all that stuff, you can get that, right? You just got to make sure you totally clean it. And then with talking about cleaning, right, with the Airbnbs, remember with Airbnb, they have it set up to where people pay a cleaning fee. And that cleaning fee, you can find somebody for that fee to go ahead and clean houses. I know here in Texas, I'm not going to go deep into it, you can definitely find somebody to clean the house, you know, especially if you got like something small, like a quick apartment or something. You can find somebody to clean the house for about $50. You know what I'm saying? $60. Easy, right? I ain't gonna go no further than that. If you want some more info, you gotta hit me up. But listen, there's no excuse this year to not get started on your real estate investing system, right? All you got to do is pick a system, pick a niche, and make it happen. If you need help, maybe you need an accountability partner. Guess what? Hook up with one of your partners that you know they're about business, they stand on business, you know, and they trying to do things. Or guess what? I'm your trusted Houston realtor. If you're here in Houston, you're ready to make a difference, you're ready to make a change, you just don't know where to go and you need a system to get started. Guess what? Stop sitting on the sidelines. Go ahead and dial on the hotline. You know, 405-400-3786. 405-400-3786. Hit me up during regular hours, okay? Because I'm not going to pick up late. But hit me up. I'll take care of you. We get you started. Click the link in the bio. Let's go.